be out of position there. They stayed back the whole time. Usually in doubles, you would see them progress up to the net, but you notice it's definitely a strategy here that they're staying back towards the baseline when Huey's serving, and Huey, unfortunately for him, hit an overhead right under the tape.
Ace for Huey.
15 all.
Inside the tee at 117 miles an hour. That's the second ace of the match for Huey and Inglot. And it's 15 all. Backhand return from Mello. Slammed down on a terrific poach by Inglot, 30-15.
And Inglot stood right at the tee, at the top of the net, and just got a ball right at him. Looked like a beach ball up there, and he smacked it home.
Well, he was crouched way low, and he just popped up. Was able to knock it back down from whence it came. Coming in, Huey with a volley. Mello with a backhand at the right hip of Inglot, and it's volleyed into the net. 30 all.
You can see Inglot having a little bit of trouble at the net. Huey's the one with the better hands up there, the smaller guy. We mentioned this before. Likely Inglot, obviously the bigger server, the taller guy, standing way above 6'5". We'd like to see him more at the baseline.
Backhand return, Mello. Backhand volley, cross-court Inglot, and it's 40-30.
And that time he says, Dave, you say that, and I'm going to put away a forehand right here. He's up at the net, really confident there, puts a backhand volley away, saying, if I have any doubters, I'm going to take care of it here.
Another ace from Huey, 129 on the tee. We stay on serve now, 4 all opening set.
4 games all, first set.
Fans attending the 2013 U.S. Open explore the data behind the game by visiting the IBM data wall in the U.S. Open American Express Fan Experience. Dodig will serve off the south baseline. Into a forehand from Inglot. Backhand chip into the net.
Love 15.
By Mello, and it's love 15.
And if there's one time to get a break here for Huey and Inglot, it's right now. When you're at 4 all, this is the time where you got to bear down and make moves early on in the first set because you really don't want to go the distance to a tie break here.
Serving in the net from Dodig. Huey, a couple of steps behind the baseline now, comes in, and he got jammed. Serve up the tee, lunging backhand return, catches the bottom of the net. It's 15 all.
Terrific second serve there by Dodig. Takes a little bit off, like you mentioned, goes right up the tee. And when you take balls like that and you put them off pace, you really can get your opponent in a poor position.
Off the tape long, it's a double fault. Second of the match for Dodig. And an opening here for Huey and Inglot at 15-30.
And this is the time, Mark. You got to take control if you're Huey and Inglot right here. When you're up, you have a chance to break. Got to get the break point right now.
Backhand chip return from Huey. He's going to sail just off the near right-hand line. And it's 30 all. Another good serve from Dodig to the backhand side of the southpaw Trent Huey.
And most of his serves going towards the ad side, going right up the tee.
Backhand return, backhand stab at the net from Mello. Now Dodig slams it down off the lob from Inglot, and it's 40-30.
Dodig and Mello were at the net that time in better position than Huey. So here the players exchange backhands nicely. Lob up to the top, and Dodig throws it down.
Point to hold for 5-4. Huey for now, a couple of steps behind the baseline. Now he steps up, but Dodig pulls out of the toss. The breeze took it away from him. Second serve, 40-30. Backhand return into the net from Huey, and we stay on serve. Inglot serving to extend this first set at 4-5 when we return right here on USOpen.org radio, presented by American Express. Westin Hotels and Resorts knows that a weekend of U.S. Open tennis means Monday has met its match. By enjoying and unwinding with a Westin weekend, guests are able to have a better Monday. To learn more about Westin weekends, visit westin.com/weekends. Westin, for a better you. Behind one of the world's greatest tennis tournaments is a complex world of information. That's why the U.S. Open is once again partnering with Xerox to help simplify it. As a sponsor of the U.S. Open, Xerox is providing upgraded communications with fully networked printing services and technologies that keep everything moving seamlessly. So fans, officials, players, and the media have all the information they need to stay at the top of their game. With Xerox, you're ready for real business. This year, we invite you to celebrate in style with Ralph Lauren, official sponsor of the 2013 U.S. Open. Shop the complete collection in the Ralph Lauren store at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center or online at ralphlauren.com. Back here on USOpen.org radio, presented by American Express. Mark Renee, Dave Leno, deep into set number one, the men's doubles quarterfinal. Dominic Inglet, Trent Huey down 4-5. Inglet will serve against Ivan Dodig and Marcelo Melo. Hit us up with a tweet, question or comment, hashtag Amex Tennis. We'll be happy to address it as soon as we can. And that's an ace from Inglet. Out wide to the forehand corner at 116 miles an hour on Melo. Now Dodig with a lunging forehand return. He catches it off the frame and pulls it well wide, nearly into the photographer's pit. Very quickly, two big serves for Inglet get him and Huey to 30 love. That is just long to the forehand, trying to go big at 112.
30-15.
First double for Inglet. And it's 30-15.
Despite the double fault there, I really like the way he's mixing up his services. He's going out wide, he's going inside, up the tee. He's keeping the opponents, Dodig and Melo, really off balance here, which is what you got to do.
There's an ace up the tee.
Dodig and Melo are challenging
at
the ball
125 if it stands. Dodig and Melo challenging. You heard the announcement from chair umpire Jake Garner. We're watching on a monitor. Looked plenty good from here. And it was indeed right on the tee.
40-15.
So the ace stands, and it's 40-15.
Remaining.
Ace number 5 for Inglet and Huey. Make it 6 as he slices it in at 108. And we are 5-all first set.
5 games all.
That's perfect position right there. You have Inglet serving, you have Huey at the net. That's the type of formation that you want if you're coaching those two guys. And when you see a service like that, you know more likely than not that they're going to get the job done. And right now at 5-all, Dodig and Melo really have to hold here.
Melo serves down the tee a little bit long. And Inglet's only lost 1 point on each of his 3 service games. Not exactly Novak Djokovic here yesterday when he lost no points his first 25 on serve. That was spectacular.
Melo with a key double fault right there, giving Huey and Inglet a chance here.
Well, Melo serves into a Huey backhand. Volley at the net from Melo. Forehand into Dodig, and Dodig with a backhand stab that floats long. And here's a huge opening in Game 11. It's love 30.
Huey and Inglet really comfortable staying back throughout all this match. A contrast here. Dodig and Melo are kind of guys, right when they serve, they're going to come up to the net rather quickly.
Forehand return is off the mark as Inglet tried to go up the far right side. He missed well wide. 15-30.